People in big cities be like South Side, East End, Upper West Side, North Beach, Southwest Corner, Left Area, Diagonal Land. In small towns we don't need all this specificity nonsense when giving directions. It's either by the Walmart or it's on the opposite side from the Walmart. Reblog this with your weirdest fear. Mine's balloons. I said weirdest, not deepest. Stop reblogging this with crap like my life falling apart and intimacy, and have fun. Be scared of figurines or something. Dang. Those realistic looking baby dolls that women treat like actual infants. They're just deeply uncanny and probably haunted. Speaking of haunted, my grandma had a friend who had one of those realistic dolls. This one wasn't a baby but about the size of a child. She treated her like a daughter, talking to her and dressing her up and making sure she has her own seat on the sofa, etc. Her husband and son both died unexpectedly during the course of the year after she got that doll, one in an accident and the other through getting an illness out of nowhere, and she kept it after this and continued acting like she's her kid. I don't remember the doll's name, but sometimes I think about this old lady. Upsetting. Honestly, we need more doctors like James. I'm going to inhale chemicals with my assistants until we discover local anesthetic Simpson. I feel like we would have more recreational drugs if we did. Me and the boys, MD, getting utterly freaking zoiped while discovering ketamine too. Why don't you just give him a chance? IDK because I'm not physically or mentally attracted to him, man, but he likes you, but he's really nice, isn't going to change the fact that I'm not interested. Dang, I don't think women know how much that really hurts. Me, excuse me, I need to use the washroom. Waiter, baby, you at a Kelsey's. Crap anywhere. It has come to my attention that both washroom and Kelsey's are Canadian terms, and that is a reason this post didn't reach a wider audience. Okay, attempt number 2 for my American followers. Me, I need to use the bathroom. Waiter, baby, you at an Applebee's. Crap anywhere. When he's bilingual. Shaklftskaksk. Serbian cave hermit receives COVID vaccine and doesn't understand why others won't. A Serbian cave hermit has received the coronavirus vaccination and urges others to do the same. I found it funny that a dude living in a cave for 20 years decided to vaccinate as soon as he heard about the virus for the first time. You leave your cave and you hear there's a global plague. But good news, there's a vaccine. But bad news, a lot of people won't get the vaccine. Out of jackassery. If that was me, I'd be like, crap, like this is exactly why I'm a cave hermit. You love and support trans women. You're goddamn right. I've been waiting for you, Obi-Wan. We meet again. At last. The circle is now complete. When I left you I was but the learner. Now I'm the master. Someone said this was Vader just saying a bunch of prepared comebacks all at once, and now I can't unhear it and it's killing me. Vader, internally, sound cool, sound cool, sound cool. Everything Vader does becomes 10 times funnier when you remember it's Anakin actual dork masquerading as a badass Skywalker under that helmet. Theater kid masquerading as a goth jock. Is there actually some fanfiction like, how do you dialogue? She turned to him, tears traveling down her cheeks, and whispered softly, Baloops-a-nob, woo-fa-goo. He will never look at her the same way again. Frick, I messed up, please don't publish that. The skull bone is connected to the leg bone. Personally, if I was mother I would eat Miette. Like the American football. Yes, you score a field goal with Miette. Oh, points for mother. 3 points for mother. None of you know anything about football American and it's entertaining. Meet the 21-year-old entrepreneur who I have trapped inside a snow globe and keep shaking around. My body may be a temple, but I'm the god to whom it is devoted. Do not presume to tell me how I may decorate my altar. Catharsis Banshee reblogged your post. This is entrapment. I'm to a video of Jello for nothing. Nobody even care me. You guys realize I can read every tag you godless heathens put on this post, right? Like you know that. You understand that I can see all of your tags. I'm just saying. Theoretically, since there seems to be no life form on Mars right now, and we have sent robots to transmit information to us, that implies that 100% of Mars' current population consists out of robots. We have a planet in our universe that's solely inhabited by robots. Mars is a robot planet. Parrots can repeat nearly any phrase they are taught, but can't repeat most recent songs due to copyright issues. That's why they need pirates. Symbiosis. Just accept the frick. I don't want the frick. Take it. No. Why? You cannot frick me. You cannot frick me. I'm unfrickable. I have never been fricked. Asexuals versus the world. I've been so into food videos lately. They're all like 10 quick and easy desserts you can make at home. And then 30 seconds later in on the first one they go, okay, so now take out your blowtorch. Liquid nitrogen. Are you seeing this crap? HMM. Miles Edgeworth. Ace Attorney. 2003. 5 AM Shrek's hit different. It's only 1:30. How did you do that? British. Ah, so it's like that. Huh. I understand everything now. Doesn't get it all. The British people have no respect for our great American time zones, so they live in their sinful improper time zones. You support gay rights. How are you straight? Okay, I support animal rights too. Do I look like a freaking armadillo to you? Can playing a video game be spiritual? Bruh, play Animal Crossing at 2:23 AM on a calm rainy night and you will transcend space and time and find peace. You behead Mary Antoinette. Having used Tumblr as a teenager as a vaccination against using TikTok today, I realize you're probably half joking but legitimately having this level of control over what I see on my dash and not having the popularity of my posts determined by the algorithm makes using TikTok feel like my body is fighting a disease. They just announced Mr. J for Smash. Mr. J crinkles a sandpaper door. Vans on my feet. Gucci on my belt. Girl who told me I smell good in the mall bathroom in 2011 on my mind. I'm so ready to be able to legally drink. Only eating these years has left me very thirsty. I have heard very good things about water. Listen, if you're not a sentient can of soup rolling to my house after my mother declined to buy it for me, then I'm not interested. Makes eye contact with a pretty girl for more than 5 seconds. Me, yes, my soulmate. I cannot believe it. Here in this Burger King. Jenny, 28, York University, 5 miles away. Do not swipe right. Not interested. Just on here trying to find my husband's profile. LMS if you want a relationship like this. In my country we can drink at age 15. Hope you die when you little. Wishing death on someone for no reason. That's the Tumblr I know. That's YouTube and the pig. Which US state has the best dressed athletes? New Jersey. Victoria Beckham bans cash registers from her London store because they are ugly. Homophobia is stupid. Who the heck is afraid of homes? I love you Mr. J. I'm sending you treats through necropathy as we speak. HM. I think mail or express home delivery are suitable to convey treats. Next person who calls ancient literature any flavor of fanfic is gonna be the reason a hostage dies. Is that what you want? The Epic of Gilgamesh is just some Babylonians fanfic about his city's legendary demigod ruler. Okay, and now Martha is dead. When your dog doesn't bark while you're sneaking back into the house. How much did the pirate pay to get his piercings? About a buccaneer. Car drivers discourse. Do you turn on your blinker in turn only lanes? Some of you are objectively correct but not saying which ones yet. Good relations with other people is about communication. White people voice. Whole grain. Do you prefer versus or co-op crapping? Which breaks down like one joint is like taking 10 hits off a pipe. One blunt is like smoking 2 joints. One bong rip is like 2 blunts depending on how hard you hit. One dab is the equivalent of 2 or 3 bong rips. I cannot stop laughing every time I read this text. It's like making my brain come out of my ears. This is like a word problem you would have to solve on the SAT. Sorry I had feelings, I replace them with jokes right away. I would love to be cool, but unfortunately I have the personality of an unsocialized pit bull mix that the rescue describes as a sweet boy who just needs love. Girl, help, I'm eating your drywall because you left me alone for too long and I'm bored and lonely, please don't be mad. When are we gonna start talking about pathetic women? Mulholland Drive gave us Naomi Watts sobbing while to a girl she made up in her head, and all you guys wanna talk about is that twink from Saw. Bryant Johnson, Ruth Bader Ginsburg's personal trainer, does push-ups as Justice Ginsburg lies in state in the US Capitol. That's weird, man. This is literally what a funeral in The Sims looks like. Do you like Marina and the Diamonds? Her early work really captures the essence of mentally fraught young womanhood, but she truly came into her own voice with Electra Heart. Some dislike its more pop-oriented direction, but I think the album is fantastic. For inclusive statements that aren't women and non-binary people, I consider women and femmes. No one knows what this means and nobody like it. It's a strong choice. Mr. White, I think I broke it. What did you break? Jess, I broke the bad. I've never seen this show. I love walking around my house at night wearing a too small t-shirt and underwear. It makes me feel like the slutty girl who dies first in a horror movie. Not to be one of those OPs or insert something bad here kinda people, but if you guys could stop blogging theological advice from people with 3 or more heresies in their bio, that'd be cool. So true. Eccentric baby names for boys. Brogan. This name is overflowing with swag. Robert Pattinson to star in a 24's upcoming KC-free biopic. All of my followers need to think about girls right now, or else. H&M. Yes, and peanut butter and chocolate. Thinking so hard about girls and peanut butter and chocolate. What do you mean these are Baroque pearls? Nothing wrong with them. They're pretty. I think they're fine. Why must beekeepers fight? After I was born, I didn't speak to my parents for 2 years. Talent show judges. What would you do if I was in that coffin with you? White boy paying respects at a girl's funeral. Probably. I'm the cunt you followed. Obsessed with travel vloggers who exclusively go to the middle of freaking nowhere. Like, I kind of hate to watch weird trust fund kids run around doing tourist crap for a living, but this is different. Like, there's this one guy who's just really into like Soviet bus stops and I'm fascinated by him. What leads you there? The bus, presumably. Sitting around wasting my 20s while thinking about how I sat around and wasted my teens. Ideal amount of nodes is like 70. That's the number for when my mutuals in-laws acknowledge my existence but the post doesn't leave the polycule. Tumblr users aged 23 plus should get a pension. Katy Perry, please stop. The nun pleaded, then the nun collapsed and died. Still the funniest tweet of all time. Women in ancient Greece exist. Zeus. Girl, are you a newspaper? No, why? Cause it's a new issue with you every freaking day. Keep it real. Female teachers now. Female teachers when I went to school. Where is the lie? Perfectly happy straight men. Ryan Reynolds. No man cannot be turned by him. How one shoe can ruin a family photo. What a horrible shame. The longest recorded streak of ties in rock paper scissors is 48 and was achieved by 2 extremely stubborn lesbians in September 2017. Scissors. If you had to sleep in the middle of a beautiful woman and a gay guy, who would you turn your back to? Me as a bisexual. It solves most conundrums. Girls at weddings. Ugh, her dress is the same color as mine. Boys at weddings. Tuxedos to the rescue. If you read as read, you have to read to read it as read and not read. This sentence. People trying to learn English. Cursed sentence. Me in the shower waiting for the hot water. Oh crap, it's cold. Dog food lid backwards is dildo of God. Skeletor will return next week with more disturbing facts. I'll be back.
Howdy folks, I hope that you all enjoyed episode 283 of Top Tumblr Memes. If you did, feel free to drop a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And if you're able to go the extra mile in supporting myself and supporting the channel, feel free to click the join button next to the subscribe button and become a channel member. I'd really appreciate that. Thank you all for your responses to yesterday's question of the day and to my Papa John's hat. I appreciate it. I think that a lot of you enjoyed the outro yesterday. For today's question of the day, I would like to know, sometimes I forget because I feel like I've asked really basic questions, but also, why is it still so bright on my face? It's really throwing me off. I had a Zoom call today with someone and my face was just like completely white basically because I tried to get natural lighting, but it was like too much. Sorry, this is like blinding white light coming off my face. My forehead's still orange, so got that going on for me, I guess. But so the question of the day, I always forget because they're like really simple questions to ask, and there's really complicated ones, but I feel like I just jumped straight to the complicated ones and I forgot a lot of the simple ones to ask. So I just want to know what your favorite day of the week is and why. Let me know in the comments. I look forward to hearing it, reading about it. Oh, also, tomorrow you will see an episode of, I don't know what I'm going to call it yet, but it's all gathered from Tumblr, but it's all tweets, all funny tweets that are posted on Tumblr, and then I steal the content basically. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. Hope that you all have a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon, night, whatever time of day it is for you, and I'll see you all tomorrow with a double upload, 284, and the tweets stolen from Tumblr. Peace out, guys.